Josh, do you think being a vegan is a more humane way of surviving?
I think some people would say yes.
Some people will say yes. What do you think the issue behind that is?
I think the issue behind that is that, vegans don't eat things that are necessarily like animals, things with a lot of intelligence, things like that.
Would you consider that they wouldn't eat something that could perceive pain?
Yeah, I would say that. I would say that. Yeah, they don't eat things that would have pain or would perceive pain.
Well, they done messed up now.
Oh no,
Because a recent study has revealed that plants can scream.
that's crazy. By the way,
Plants make noise.
that's even crazier the second time.
Yeah. So apparently, plants, when external stimulus like chopping off something or like cutting them, or if they're thirsty or like that, they make a noise. And it's like a popping or clicking noise, and it's in ultrasonic frequencies that we cannot hear.
That's crazy to even think about, because like I
That's
didn't know
crazy.
that. I did not know that they made a sound. First off, I know that they react to sunlight.
Like
react to
a
water,
sunflower
yeah.
moves, or
Yeah.
it like wilts.
I know all those things. I didn't know that like they'd be screaming.
Apparently they are very vocal.
That's
come to find
crazy.
out. But there is additional information that I will be saying in a second after you consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. We come out interesting videos like this one daily. So if you want to stay up to date with interesting topics like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So the crazy thing is that they emit popping or clicking noises in an ultrasonic frequency outside the range of human hearing that increases when a plant becomes stressed.
Do you think that this changes the opinions of vegans and changes the opinions of vegetarians that are not eating meat or eating things that have, have like
Emotions,
emotions, feelings, and thoughts?
I mean, but like, I don't know. It's perceiving pain.
If a plant's screaming,
I mean, it's literally saying that it's like, I'm stressed out, or like there's something going on. So the funny thing, or like the crazy thing that they were saying, is that even in a quiet field, there are actually sounds that we don't hear. And those sounds carry information that animals can hear and other plants can hear.
That's crazy.
Did you know? Did you know that plants can hear?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, apparently plants can actually hear, and which is kind of crazy because we don't know if they can communicate with each other, but they can emit sounds, but they also can receive sounds. So it's like, what in the world is going on?
That's crazy to think about, like plants communicating. This sounds first off, I think this sounds crazy, especially because, like I mentioned, I only have like a basic knowledge of like plants, of like things, like I mentioned before, of like them receiving sunlight, water, how it affects different plants and things like this. But this is all pretty interesting.
It is honestly wild, because the thing is that they make different sounds for different reasons. So like, the researchers looked at tomato and tobacco plants, and they used a unstressed plant. And if this plant is unstressed, it's not making any noise.
Okay.
It's fine. But as soon as the plant gets stressed, and the way that they recorded, or like they tested, was that they put these plants in a soundproof acoustic chamber so they could isolate the noise that these plants were making. And they also did it in like a greenhouse. So that what they did was they went and recorded the sound that they heard in the greenhouse, or no, the acoustic chamber, and then used machine learning and models to go and isolate the sound that was made elsewhere, because there's obviously like other sounds being made.
Yeah.
So they went and then isolated the sound that these plants were making, so they could hear it.
It makes me wonder if genetically modified plants would make
Screaming.
different sounds.
Just the whole cornfield like getting picked for corn is just like screaming the whole time.
There's a huge harvester.
Oh god!
Yeah. Oh
run.
god.
But yeah, this reminds me of that one movie, like I think it was R-rated. I'm not too sure if it was like, but it's definitely more geared towards grown-ups, where it was like all the food was talking.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking.
It's like about a sausage.
Yeah. Yes, I do know which one you're talking about now.
But yeah, so the crazy thing is that the sound is emitting popping and clicking noises, and it looks like they actually communicate, and it can travel pretty far. These plants that were tested had a range or radius of a meter.
Oh, that is pretty far. Right?
So they're sending out ultrasonic sounds for 3.3 feet or 1 meter.
It does make me wonder if, like, I wonder if they tested multiple different plants to see, but it is interesting to see that that it does have a radius of how far the sound reaches.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that this really does bring up the fact that, like, okay, these plants have feeling. Well, I mean, they don't have feelings, but they definitely experience sensory things.
Yes, they do.
Which is very wild to think about. Like, oh, they might not feel like, different complex emotions, but they definitely can apparently feel pain. They react to pain, or what we'd consider like, oh, something that might be painful.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, you cut something, or like they're thirsty.
I would imagine,
or it's too hot.
Yeah, I would have imagined that they do because, like, flowers like perk up when it's in sun. They droop down, or
I just thought of something. You know what? This makes a lot of sense now. I heard that plants, like, have you heard of the thing where plants grow better when there's like music played?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. They were listening to it.
Oh,
they're happy.
That's true. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. If they're taking in the sounds, then it probably is.
It makes them less
happier.
Stressed, or I don't know, like maybe like for the frequencies that are being generated.
Yeah.
So the whole concept is, I'll put it up here, is that like plants that receive like music or something like that will actually grow better. Or be less stressed.
Yeah.
And at first, like, oh, that's kind of ridiculous, because like, what's the plants gonna do? And then like now they're like, wait, plants can perceive sound, and it's like, okay, I guess that makes sense. And it's like, plants also can produce sound. It's like, what?
That is crazy.
Because like before I was like, oh, like animals like sound, like, oh, it calms animals.
Oh yes, I have heard that. Yeah, but now it makes sense with singing to plants.
Yeah, because maybe now like you can go make like this really cool mixtape for like growing plants. I feel like people would definitely buy that. You just have like a little plant boombox that makes your plants grow better.
I can imagine this. It's what is it?
Plant diss track.
24-hour YouTube video of music that makes plants grow.
But how would you know that though? Like, imagine if it's just like screams of agony of plants. They like,
oh god,
you don't realize what the plants are saying.
It's all nature sounds. It's all just birds.
No. It's like, no, the plants are like, oh, you took all these noises like you think that are calming for the plant, but it's like all these like noises that are like the plants are like dying, and you're like, oh god,
sounds of water, sounds of rain.
Rain sounds? Maybe actually, you know what, that would, because the sound of water hitting the ground would definitely make a sound, and it could perceive it, and then it's like, oh
yeah. I feel like there's a lot of sounds that could possibly be beneficial for the plants. This I feel like could be potentially good for like people who
farmers.
are into farmers, or people who are into gardening and things like that. Potentially a way to make your plants feel better.
Yeah, I wonder. The thing is that I wonder at this point, because like before it's like ethically harvested or ethically produced meat, where it's like, oh, the whole movement right now is like, oh, really happy chickens. Like these chickens were happy. They were like out on the like eating grass and bugs and stuff. Those chickens were happy, and then they were slaughtered.
Oh yeah.
But it's like maybe the same thing for like the plants now. Like, oh, if we find a way to like make it painless for them.
Free range plants.
Free range. I mean, like, I don't know how more free range can you get than that. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. I honestly, like, this is genuine thoughts. I didn't, when I saw it, I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy. I never,
What?
yeah, I think this is, especially as things keep on going further with technology, I think it's like we start discovering more things.
Yeah, because I mean, like, in terms of like the crazy thing, I feel like crazy stuff comes out all the time, and I think this is like within the realm of possibility. But like, man, I'm surprised that nobody has like realized this sooner, I guess. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're a vegan, does this change anything? If you're not, if you're a carnivore, does this make you want to eat plants more? Because
Oh my God.
But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.